Good day everyone, my name is Raymer Joaquin Mendaros from BSIT Block 3F, and this video I will be demonstrating how I design and configure a VLAN network for the two building setup composed of HM, CIT, and the Kaba department. So let me show you the, di- the diagram or the activity that we're going to do. I will in this video I will show the VLAN diagram, how I configure each network device in Cisco Packet Tracer, and finally the simulation of packet flow. So here, so on our activity we have the building 1 and the building 2. On the building 1, on the building 1 it has on the building 1 there is the HM, CIT, and the Kaba department. On HM it has the IP address network range on the ranging on 10.0.1.1 from 10.0.1.10. So in the CIT department, it has the IP address network range from 172.16.0.1 from 172.16.0.20. So for the last department is the Kaba department. It, the IP address network range is 192.168.2.1 from 192.168.2.15. So here this is the initial port assignment of the switches 1 and 2. So for the subnet mask of the VLAN 10, the HM department is 255.0.0.0. So for the VLAN 20, the subnet mask is 172. I mean 255. That 255.0.0, and then for the VLAN 30, 255. The VLAN 30 for the Kaba department has a subnet mask of 255. That 255, that 255, that Z, that 0. So now for our next part is let's now do the network diagram setup. For this one, let's put two switches representing the two building, the building 1, and the building 2. Each department's PCs are connected to their assigning ports. The connection between the two switches is configured as the trunk port, allowing all the VLANs to pass through. So now let's do the VLAN configuration. Let's now for the next part is putting or identifying each VLANs. So for the VLAN 1, or should I say the VLAN 10, the VLAN 10 is the HM department. It has 3 laptops and 1 PC. So let's put the devices, 1 laptop and 1 PC, and then 3 laptop. Okay, so for the next one is the the CIT department, it has 7 laptops. Let's adjust 7 laptop. Oh, let me check if it's running. Okay, it is. So for the VLAN 20, it has 7 laptop for the CIT department. 7 laptop. So for the VLAN 30, for the VLAN 30, for the Kaba department, it has 6 laptops. So just to let you know, what we are doing right now is just for the building one. So what for the building one? For the Kaba department, it has 6 laptops. So let's put 6 laptop here. 1, 2, 3. Let's fix the alignment. So let's adjust this one. Let's center this one. And then this one here. So let's now proceed. So since we are done on the building 1, let's proceed on our building 2. For the building 2, the HM department or the VLAN 10 has 5 laptops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For the 5 laptop. For the 5 laptop. Then for the VLAN 20 on the building 2 is the CIT department. It has 8 laptops. Sorry, excuse me. 8 laptops. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. So for the VLAN 30 on the building 2, the Kaba department, it has 4 laptops. 4 laptops. 1, 2, 3, 4. So for the next thing that we're going to do is to label all these laptops, or simply put their name for us to easily identify each VLAN. So for this VLAN, for this VLAN, It is the VLAN 10 on HM the department. Also here, also here, the I'm sorry. This one is the VLAN 20, the CIT department. And then the next VLAN, okay, let's move this one. Let's just adjust this. Okay, for the next one is the VLAN 30. The VLAN 30 is for the Kaba department. So let's just do the let's just rename this one like this one, like this group, should I say. So for this is the so for this is this is for VLAN 10 in building 2, the HM department. So let's proceed on the next one. The next VLAN is VLAN 20, the CIT department. And the next one is the VLAN 30, the Kaba department. VLAN 30 Kaba department. So So now that we are done on our VLANs, we're going to proceed on connecting each PC or devices on our switches. So for this, wait. So we were going to use the copper straight through to connect our devices on the switches. On the switch. Okay. So for the PC, so here let's check what ports we're going to use. Fast Ethernet 1 to 6. Okay. First, okay, wait. Let me just. So here, so for here, the ports that we are going on the VLAN 10, the ports are 1 to 6. On the VLAN 20 is are ports 7 to 15, and the VLAN 30 is 16 to 21 ports. So for here, 1 to 6, 1, and then for the laptop, 2, for the laptop 1, fast Ethernet 3, and then for the laptop 2, fast Ethernet 4. So for the next VLAN, so for so let's proceed on the VLAN 10. Fast Ethernet same process, just same process, just remind yourself that the ports that we're going to use is port 1 to 6. For the fast Ethernet, for the laptop 19, we're going to use the fast Ethernet 3. For the laptop 20, fast for the laptop 20, fast Ethernet 4. The laptop 21, fast Ethernet 5. So for the VLAN 20, for the VLAN 20 is 7 to 15, 7 to 15 ports. So okay, fast 7 to 16. Fast Ethernet 8. For the laptop 5, fast Ethernet 9. For the laptop 6. For the laptop 6, fast Ethernet 10. For the laptop 7, fast Ethernet 11. For the laptop 8, fast Ethernet 12. Fast Ethernet 9 is fast Ethernet 13, and for the last laptop is the laptop 10, fast Ethernet 14. So let's proceed on the VLAN 20 and the building 2, the same. On the VLAN 20 CIT department, we're going to use the 7 to 15 ports. So same process, 7, 8, oh sorry, okay. Mm, okay, uh, there is some correction on here. On the building 1 CIT department, it has only 7 laptop. What I put here, wait, let me correct this one. It is, wait, how should I? Wait lang, how should I delete this one? To delete, wait, maybe this one. X. And then this one X. Okay. Wait, let's remove. There is some. Okay. Now let's just. I think we just be needing to move one PC. So for here, like that. And then for here, sorry. So for the laptop then here, because there are only 7, there is only 7 laptops on the VLAN 20. So here also, wait, let me X this. Let me remove this one. So for the, like that. Okay. Let's, let's X this one. Let's X this one. then let's fix this. The VLAN 20. Let me check again. The building 2 VLAN 20 in the CIT, it has 8 laptops, correct. So let's just adjust this one. Okay, for what about undercover? Undercover, there is only 4 laptops on the building 2, so we'll be cancel. We will be removing this laptop. Okay. Okay, now, okay, let's do again this one. On the VLAN 10, the laptop 16, fast Ethernet from 1 to 7 to 6. Fast Ethernet to the 18, the laptop 18, fast Ethernet 3, the laptop 19, fast Ethernet 4, for the laptop 20, fast Ethernet 5. So let's now proceed since we are done here. So if we are done here, we can now proceed on the VLAN 20 on the building 2. So on the VLAN 20, our port is ranging from the 7 to 15 ports. Okay. For the laptop 21, 7 to 15. And just like that. Wait. Laptop 23 fast Ethernet 9. For laptop 24 is fast Ethernet 10. Laptop 25 is fast Ethernet 11. Laptop 26 is fast Ethernet 12. For the laptop 27, fast Ethernet 13. For laptop 28, fast Ethernet 14. So let's proceed on our VLAN 30 Kava with the ranging ports of 16 to 21 ports. Okay. So for our lap 10, fast Ethernet 16. Okay. For laptop 11, fast Ethernet 17. For laptop 12, fast Ethernet 18. And the next laptop 13 for fast Ethernet 19. Laptop 14, fast Ethernet 20. Laptop 15, fast Ethernet 21. Okay. Let's continue on the VLAN 30 building 2. First, the laptop, the same ports, the same ranging ports of VLAN 30. First, Ethernet 16. First, Ethernet. First, Ethernet 17. So for the laptop 31, fast Ethernet 18. So for laptop 32, fast Ethernet 19. So, oh sorry. Okay, we are done now on connecting our devices to switches to our switches or the buildings. So to connect our building 1 and building 2, so to connect our building 1 and building 2, we are going to use the copper crossover. So for us to connect the building 1 and building 2, we were going to use the unused port. So here I'm going to use the fast Ethernet 23. Yeah. To fast Ethernet 23. So let me just fix this one. Fix and then fix. That's so this is our topology. I've already done it. So this is our topology now, and then let's rename this one as so this is the video demonstration demonstration video of VLAN configuration. So for sorry. So let's proceed on the IP configuration and each devices. So let's assign on of the IP address on each devices. So here, this is the IP address. This IP address, subnet mask. Then IP configuration. So for here, let's just see on our activity the corresponding IP address on each PC. So for our PC1, there is an IP address of 10.0.1.2. Then that 0.1.1. So this is the subnet mask of the IP address 255.0.0 that that so let's proceed on configuring. So same process. Let's go for the IP configuration. For this, we will be using the PC the PC2. It has an IP address of 10.0.1.3. Then 10.0.1 that okay so that 3 okay. Oh, let me just change this one. Let me change this. What did I put? 2. Okay. Okay. Next one is the PC. Then desktop IP configuration. So 10 that 0 that 1 that. Let me check for my PC. Okay. For my PC3, it has an IP address of 10.0.1.4. 10.0.1.4. Okay. For the next, for the PC4, IP configuration. Let's X this one. So for the IP address of our PC4 is 10.0.1.5. 10, that 0, that 1, that 5. So, okay. Then the next one. Okay. So here again, same thing. Going to put the PC1, then that 0, that 1, that 2. This is the PC1 on the building 2, then 10, that 0, that 1, that 2. Ah, sorry. No. Mali. It's a PC16, sorry. PC16 or the laptop 16. So PC16. Okay. Let's just continue this one. This, that 5. So continue 16. That one, and then 6. So here, the configuration of 7. Here, the configuration of 8. For the 19. And this would be 9. And then for the laptop 20, the IP address would be 10. Wait, 9. Let me check. Let me check again. IP configuration 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 7. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay. Yes, check. So let's just, so for our VLAN 20, the CIT department, uh, the CIT department, let's see the ranges. So for the CIT department, it has a IP address network range 172.16.01 to 172.16.0.20. That 20. So let's check here for our .172. The PC so here it start on the 172.16.0.2. 172 that's 16 that 0.2. Okay, let's check if I did it, if it's correct. If so, here the subnet mask is 200. Okay, so since it's just increasing by 1, okay, here will be 3. 3 3 here is a 4. Then next one is 5. Okay, laptop 7 is 506. Okay, so here that's 7. Here is 8. Okay, let's check this one. What is the last one is 8. Then copy for the laptop 21. It's increasing by 1, 9. Okay, this one is 10. 11. This one is 11. This is 12. 12. 12. This one is 13. Should be 13. 14. 14. 15. 15. And 16. Okay, we on the VLAN 20, the CRT department, we ended on the 172.16.0.16. So let's make sure that that was the ranges that was given to us. So here, correct, the building 2 until 20. So here, for the on the VLAN 30, on VLAN 30, it has a network IP address range of 192.168.2.1 from 192.168.2.15. So let me check, where did I started? 192.16. Okay, from 2. I started from 2. 192.168.2.2. Okay, the next one should be 3. Okay. This is 4. Okay, copy. So it will be easy for us to do this. 5. This one is 6. This is 6. So copy. And then for the laptop 15 is 7. Should be 7. Then copy. So let's proceed on the building 2. So 8. This one is 9. 9. So here in the laptop 31, 10. Okay. So here is 11. So, oh, okay, sorry, 11. So, we ended on 192.168.2.11. Let's check if that is, if it's still on the range. Okay, until 192.168.2.15 still. So for our next part is configuring our switch our switches. Let's go to command line interface. Click enter. Then let's enter enable. And then next one is configure what? Configure terminal. And then for, let's type again. Then type hostname, and then switch, no, okay, switch 1, building 1. So here, this command will rename the building 1 that we put earlier. Okay, then building 1, enter, and then type then let's put a password, or let's put the password, enable secret, and then net 102. Net 102. Net 102 is our password. Yeah, and the next one is no IP domain. Look up. And then for the next one, so the next one is the message that will show to the user. Let's type a banner MOTD, and let's put the message like unauthorized access is denied, is strictly prohibited. Unauthorized access is strictly then LAN console 0 password access access 102 access 1 at 102. Then log in, then exit. Line VTY 04. Password access at 102. Then enter login at that exit. So let's so for this configure so for us to be easily wait, where is the building 2? Okay, let's bakit ayaw? Okay, let's then switch enable, then type configure terminal, then enter, then type host name, switch to B2, then enable secret, net at 102. Let's check if net, no, it's 102 lang pala. Net 102, then next one is no IP domain look up. For the message banner MOTD, then the message that we're going to put is unauthorized access is strictly prohibited. Strictly prohibited. And then enter line console So 0, and then password control 0, password is, let's check what did I put here, access 102. Where am I? Password access 1 at 102. 102. Then log in. That exit. Log in, exit, then line VTY 04, and then password access at 102, 102, log in, exit. So now I exit, then let's exit this. 1, 2, exit. Exit. So okay, so on this line it is in requiring us to put our password to open or to have an access on, let's see, ouch, it's sorry. Net 102. Net at 102. Okay, wait. Net 102. Oh, I forgot what's my password. Wait. Net 102. Let's start it. Net 102. So for this, let's type the net 103. Bakit ayaw? Net 102. Oh, bakit? It's now available. Net 102. Net 102. So here, let's just put our password and then access at 102. Okay. And then now let's proceed. So here, then the next one also, let's type our password net 102, and then access at 102. So our next one, so the next one is the VLAN creation, VLAN in each department. So let's go to building 1. So for building 1, then configure let's type configure terminal. Right. Bakit configure terminal invalid input detected at wait. Oh, okay. Let's type first enable. Enable. And then the password. Not 102. Then type configure terminal. Okay. What we are doing right now is to create in the VLAN. Next one to enter the VLAN ID, which is the VLAN tag. Name is HM. then exit. VLAN 20. VLAN 20 name is CIT. Exit, and then VLAN 30, and then the name is Kaba. Then exit. Then exit. Let's type show VLAN brief. Okay. On the show VLAN brief, it shows the VLAN name, the status, and the ports assigned, and then ports assigned. So here, the VLAN 10 is for HM, VLAN 20 is the IT, the VLAN 30 is the Kaba. And as you can see on the status, it's all active. So for the next one is so the same with this. Enable, and then net 2, and then configure terminal. VLAN 10, name HM, and then HM. Oh, sorry. VLAN configure. I configure terminal. Then VLAN 10. Oh, host name should be name, then HM. Okay, then exit, then VLAN 20 is name CIT, VLAN 30 name Kaba. VLAN 20 name CIT, exit. VLAN 30 name Kaba, exit, then exit. Then let's check by typing show VLAN brief. Okay. So let's go back on the building one of the switch. Let's configure again. Type configure terminal, and then type interface, range, as Ethernet, 0, wait, 1, 2 to 6. So enter. Wait. Sorry. Interface range fast Ethernet 0, 1, 2, 6. Then type switch port, mode access, then enter. Switch port access VLAN 10. Then exit. For the VLAN 20, let's type again interface range 7 to 15. So switch port mode access, and then switch access VLAN 20, then exit. So for the VLAN 30 on the Kappa department, the fast Ethernet, it ranges on interface range fast Ethernet 16 to 21. Then switch port mode access switch access VLAN 30, then exit. Show, then exit. Then let's type show VLAN brief. So as you can see there on the ports that here. So for the VLAN 10, the HM, It has a fast internet 1 to 6. Then the VLAN 20, the CIT department 7 to 15, and the CABA department is 16 to 21. So for the switch 2, let's type configure terminal then the command is interface range fast ethernet 1 to 6. Then the switch port mode access, then enter, then switch port access to VLAN 10. Then type exit, interface range fast ethernet to 7 to 15. Next, switch port mode access. Switch port mode access to mode access, and then type switch access VLAN 20. Then exit. Interface range fast ethernet 16 to 21. Then switch port mode access, then switch port VLAN access VLAN 30. Exit, and then exit. Then let's show VLAN brief. So here you can see those ports on every VLAN. On the VLAN 10, just like on the here, it's all the same. So now that we are done, we are going to configure the trunk ports. So as I said earlier, the connection between the two switches, which is the building 1 and building 2, is configured as trunk port, configured as a trunk port, allowing all VLANs to pass through. So let's configure again. So configure terminal then configure terminal interface 0, interface fast Ethernet 0 to 23. Why 23? Because this is the fast Ethernet that we use to connect the building 1 to building 2, if you just remember. Then enter port switch port mode trunk to enable the trunking mode. Enter, wait, switch port mode. Switch port trunk allowed maybe VLAN 1 to 99. Okay, let's just check and enter, exit. So here also let's do the same here. Let's do the same here. Switch configure terminal. Configure terminal. And then configure terminal interface range. Oh, wait. No. No, it shouldn't be range. Interface only. Interface, and then fast Ethernet 23. Then switch port, type switch port mode trunk. Then switch port trunk allowed VLAN 1 to 99. Exit. So exit, and then then let's click this one. Let's now proceed on the simulation. Then show on none. Then edit filters. Then choose ICMP. Then the next one is so let's test the connectivity of our devices. So here let's add simple PDU. Let's test here. Wait. Oh. Laptop. Wait. The PC, the laptop 0 to laptop 1 to laptop. So laptop 1 to laptop 2. Then laptop 2 to PC 0. Let's test also laptop 16 to 17, laptop 17 to 18, laptop 18 to laptop 21, then laptop 19 to 20, then okay, then let's see here. Let's try to simulate the VLAN 10. Let's check. So for the VLAN 20, lap 3 to laptop 4, then laptop 4 to laptop 5, laptop 5 to 6, seven to 8, 8 to 9, then 21 to 22, 22 to 23, 23 to 24, 24 to 25, 25 to 26, 26 to 27, 27 to 28. So let's try this one, the laptop 28 to laptop 9. Okay. So for the Kaba department, let's send a message to laptop 10 to laptop. Oh. Then to here. And then laptop 12 to laptop 14. laptop 14 to laptop 15, 29 to 30, 30 to 31, 31 to 32, and then let's pass the message to laptop 32 to laptop 15. Then let's see. So let's play the simulation. So here you can see here if it is successful or not. So okay. So in progress. Okay, there's already, you can see on the last status it's already successful. So okay, the laptop to laptop 1 is successful, laptop 1 to laptop 2 is successful. Okay, successful. Okay, here you can also click. So that's so this concludes my VLAN configuration demonstration. I have shown how to design the VLAN network diagram, configure switches and PCs, set up trunk ports, and simulate packet flow using Cisco Packet Tracer. Thank you for watching. Okay.